Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. It's week 17 in the NFL. We are talking with Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com. He is going to give us the Cadillac lean on Minnesota Green Bay. Interesting game here. Jeff Cadillac, Green Bay right now. Whatever side you pick here, you're going to get the best line for you because it's a split line, market wide. Green Bay -3 or 3.5. Minnesota, of course, coming off a huge win over the Giants. Their offense has really clicked in the last two games. Minnesota now 12-3 against the spread overall on the year. Nice job, Minnesota. And Green Bay, of course, coming off the big blowout loss to Arizona. They're definitely struggling a little bit relative to how we normally think of Green Bay. The offense, the passing offense isn't clicking the way it has clicked in the past. I was all over the under on this one. It opened at 48. I missed that one, down to 47.5. That's where I got it. Now it's 46.5. I'm all over the under here. The line is Green Bay -3 or 3.5. Jeff Cadillac, what do you like?
Green Bay, as you know, got shellacked really like last week. They had 8 sacks against Arizona, 3 fumbles. Arizona, basically took care of them on defense and offense, and Rodgers at the time didn't know what state he was in. And it really looked bad. I liked Arizona in that game. Green Bay definitely has to bounce back from that. What's at stake here is the NFC North. Minnesota last week on this station, I predicted Minnesota would blow out the Giants. Without Odell Beckham, the Giants looked pretty bad. They looked as bad as Green Bay did. And Minnesota, I knew Peterson, he was looking to run for over 100 yards. He ran for over 100 yards. The Bridgewater-Peterson connection, they looked great. What I'm looking at this week is that Green Bay bounces back. Minnesota, hey, they're glad to be here. They're actually a year ahead of schedule because a lot of people predicted they'd be around 500. They're playing a lot better on both sides of the ball than a lot of people predicted this year. And I see a lot of good things going forward as long as everybody stays healthy. The Minnesota offensive line, they're missing one guy on the left side, I'd say, and that would definitely, put that offensive line at the top of the league because they got that left side, the guy's coming off. Anyway, this game coming up is at Lambeau Field. Everybody knows it. I feel Green Bay definitely has the advantage here. Rodgers has been there. They've done that. They beat Minnesota earlier in the year, 30-13. Minnesota is going to definitely get the wild card. They're not going to win this game here. I like Green Bay laying 3. Minnesota, Green Bay. Green Bay at home versus Minnesota. Last 8 games, Green Bay is 6-1-1 straight up, 6-2 against the spread. I see this as a big bounce back for Green Bay. I think they're going to look at all avenues of their aspects of their team because when you get blown out like Green Bay did against Arizona, you take a look at every aspect of the team to try to bring it back up to par or even to excel. Minnesota, they had a nice blowout of the Giants. They're probably not looking at every aspect saying, hey, we could do this, we could do that. But Green Bay at home is very tough in December, as everybody knows. And I like to lay the points here. I think Green Bay will bounce back. They win the NFC North. Minnesota will take the wild card.
All right. Jeff Cadillac of the opinion. Aaron Rodgers been there, done that. And Minnesota, hey, they're just happy to be here. Jeff Cadillac liking Green Bay -3 over Minnesota this week. Jeff Cadillac, give a plug for jeffcadillac.com.
Okay, jeffcadillac.com. I analyze all the games for free on my website. And check me out on Twitter at JeffCadillac1. I had winner last 3 weeks. I loved Minnesota blowing out the Giants last week in Week 16.
Awesome call, Jeff. Thanks so much.